your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction. And on NITA the Divas channel. What's up, everybody? Hello. Can you hear and see me okay? Drop a 1 in the chat. Say hello. Say hello, hello, hello. We are here. If you don't know who I am, I'm NITA, your favorite diva. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I host a live panel. I have co-hosts that will be joining me later tonight, but I also just wanted to take the time to thank each and every one of you who come back and tune in for our coverage of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Y'all, I'm so upset and sad that it is ending. But because it's a smaller production, they said they're going to try to crank these seasons out like short, concise things. So I just wanted to, just thank you guys and ladies for being on this journey with me. I'm going to bring up my co-host. I have Moochie in the building. Hey, Moochie.
Hey, NITA. What's up? What's up?
All right. I got OT. What's up?
What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though?
What's up, OT?
Yes,
What's the
yes.
deal?
It is great to see everybody in the building. Tamika may or may not be joining us, but we'll see. Hopefully she will be, because I definitely want to get her opinion on the overall season. Hey, Tamisa. Hey, everybody in the chat. Y'all drop some comments in there so that I can see who's in the building. I'm sorry, y'all. So I can see who's in the building. Moochie not coming on camera?
No.
Okay. That's cool. I was just checking. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get into it, y'all, because without further ado, I absolutely love this episode. However, I do have one small complaint, y'all, even though it's not a bad overall, like I'm still giving the show 10s across the board. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is that I thought that we needed a little bit more context to the consequences of what actually happened, like Baylor, the hand to the king, all of the things that happened. I felt like we lost the context. We didn't really get to see Egg, what he was going through. Like, was he following his father? We understand that the fighters were recovering, the ones that got, banged up. But I think I'm just missing some context with Makar. Like, I felt like he had his little speech and everything, but I just wanted, I don't know if it felt like I knew exactly where he fell in it. It felt like he felt some remorse there. He was, but I just feel like I just wanted more context. Do y'all kind of get where I'm going with that? Like, I just wanted more from them. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. OT, you too?
No, I pretty much figured out like he was remorseful about his brother's situation. Like he just felt sad about he was sad about the situation, but he was more thinking about how the Ram was gonna think about him also.
Right.
Like it don't matter how he feel like he didn't do his brother dirty, but that's how the Ram gonna portray him for the till he exit.
Exactly.
Which was true.
Yeah. And when we get to that scene, I'm gonna have you talk it out, okay? We're gonna bring our girl Tamika from Tamika's Den up. Hey, girl.
Hey,
how are you?
Good. I might get kicked out because my internet been going in and out, but I'm here.
No problem. No worries. Overall thoughts. You want to give your overall thoughts on it? Are you sad to see it go? But you do know it is coming yearly. It's not going to take
Yes.
time. So I like that. But how do you feel about it?
I do like that. I thought they ended it good. They answered some questions. We grieved. We at the funeral. Okay. had to make some stuff for the repass. And look, I'm sad. I'm gonna miss it. I wish we still had another episode next week, but I think they closed it out the way they were supposed to. They closed things. They set up some stuff for what we gonna have to look forward to for the next season. So
Yeah.
complaints.
Yeah, I absolutely love that they carved their own, like they weren't trying to follow like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. I love that they made their own mark on the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I love all of that. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the finale tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. So this is pretty much the aftermath, child. Lionel is trying to he bought his maester, because he has a house. He bought his maester to try to help Dunk. The maester don't know what the hell he's doing. He's sitting up there burning sage. He's burning sage. He's talking about he's sticking his dirty ass fingers in his wound, talking about he about to die. I was like, what? It was just a mess. It was a mess. But also too, what of note of this particular scene is that Lionel was kind of like talking smack on the Targaryens, and while Dunk was feeling really really sad because of Baelor's passing, Lionel, everybody is like kind of like rejecting the throne right now, so they don't mess with the Targaryens. They're falling from grace. And he was like, this man, F him, we fought for you, Beesbury Harding, the apple boy. I was like, the apple boy. I said, Lionel, he's a mess. He's a mess. But yeah, y'all go ahead and do y'all agree with Lionel, or Dunk? I think Dunk was fair in how he felt about losing like such an important person of the realm. So how do y'all feel about that? I'm gonna go to you, Tamika.
I mean, there was some truth in what he was saying, and I know he was also like, well, we already know how he felt about the Targaryens, so it was no secret why he had jumped in it, to begin with. I also think he's trying to make Dunk, feel better and be ready to go on to the next one. Like, let's get this next journey on and popping. But technically, it wasn't supposed to be a sacrifice because the king's guard or whatever's not going to come at him is for his protection. But at the same time, that's a sacrifice, but other people were sacrificed as well. So I think both of them kind of have valid points. Like, it's valid for Dunk to feel the way that he feels because he ain't know, all of this was going to happen. It's one of them situations like, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it, because he came on this journey to prove himself a knight and to join the tourney, and you got that, but you didn't get it in the way that you thought you was gonna get it. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was the main point of like this whole thing. Like, he honestly kind of learned the lesson of be careful what you ask for. Like, everything that he wanted was actually still kind of coming to pass. He was getting what he wanted, but at the same time, he's like, oh no, I think I'm done with Princess. Oh no, I'm not doing this. No, you know what I'm saying? So once you live your experience, and that's how it goes. OT, what you got?
I just love the way this show give you like a 1980s, 1990s sitcom vibe at the same time of jumping on back in a serious mode. You know what I mean? I just love that. But the thing is about the Baratheons, they got beef with Targaryens, but they family though. The Baratheons and the Targaryens.
I think they married into the family later on, right? Or they're married into the family now.
The first Baratheon was a Targaryen bastard.
Oh, okay.
And that's how
they related.
They related. Oh, they the same blood.
Yeah.
I feel like they the same blood. That's how down the line when the Baratheons, when he decided to attack the Mad King, that's how that was his line to the throne, being a Baratheon. They got the same blood as the Targaryens. Okay. But they just for sure. But I love it though. I love it, man.
Muti?
With this I was laughing at him when he was talking to him because the way he cursed, he told the maester he don't know what he's doing. He was mad at him because he was like, he's a quack.
That
Right.
nigga was trash.
Talking
He
about
was
you can't, he
trash.
said you can't even cure an itchy ass.
Yeah,
I was cracking up.
I like that, and OT makes a point too where you have your serious moments, and then you have your moments where you laugh, and you even have moments where you, like last episode we was crying, you know.
Mhm.
So
Oh, thanks, Miss
I,
Cookie.
I feel bad. I felt bad for Dunk because he knows his lie, or half truth, I should say,
Right.
caused a lot of trouble,
Yes.
and that's where his guilt lies the most.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, too, Dunk and Egg had like pretty much 50-50 hand in this whole thing. Like they both were lying in this. You know,
Exactly.
we want to say they good people. I think they don't mean any harm. However, I am going to ask y'all: do y'all think? I think I detect some manipulative. That witch may not be far off with Egg. We gotta figure out how he gonna fare as a Targaryen.
Well, yeah, that's what they saying.
Because I'm seeing some things. I'm clocking.
I saw some things too, hon.
Mhm.
So yeah, but you know what else I liked also in this scene? When he said the part that we fought for you too.
Mhm.
And then the last part he was like, I'm your brother if you with me or if not.
He
And
said,
then I was
I'm
like,
gonna love you like a brother, or I'm
and
gonna
I
hate you
hate
like a
you like
brother.
a brother. So I like that.
Right.
So you know.
But either way, we in there. We brothers. We like this. You know what I'm saying? Because brothers and sisters, that sibling rivalry is for real. It can be on either side.
But I just want to know if they
that a
gonna meet up.
foreshadow? Was that a foreshadow?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I definitely
Okay,
think so. So we'll see. We shall see. And then we cut to like, I mean, like I feel like they be trying to run through this show so fast. I mean, like his father didn't come. They didn't come from King's Landing to do the thing. They didn't take the body back to King's Landing to do the fume. So they got the pyre here, and only the Targaryens that actually came to Ashford Meadow was able to attend this funeral. So they was talking about something about a roast, and then y'all know the humor that they be trying to cut the humor in there, got the dark humor going on, and then they got a roast, and then they got him on fire, and I was just like, this is just a mess. The jokes write themselves. But it was a very sad time. We see his son, because y'all know in King's Landing the way that the succession goes. So some people maybe you might be forgiven if you think that it goes to the different brothers. So you would think it might go to Maekar, but it doesn't. It goes to the eldest brother, his line. And then once his line runs out, then it can go transfer over to Maekar. So it does go down to Valar here. And he has that little Targaryen patch, but because their family intermingled with some brown hair people, so they got the brown hair going on. So Dunk actually attended the funeral. How did y'all feel about that? Like, I mean, I think it was fine to pay his respects, but it felt like everybody was kind of like off-putting to him, and like I was just like, ugh. Like, I don't know, it was kind of weird. But how do y'all feel about it? Anybody? Tamika?
I mean, I knew Dunk was gonna come. He really respected Daylight. He thought he was about to be out here storming the streets with him. It ain't funny, but I mean, he literally, passed away in his arms. So it's only right that he come near to show his respect.
Of course. Of course. Yeah. We definitely need 10 episodes. And I think they could have did it. They may do it later on. Maybe they was just testing this one out, this particular story out. But I think that they may even put it to 8 episodes. They probably still keep them sitcom-y, like 30-minute episodes, 35 minutes. But yeah, I think that they may increase it over time. Moochie, how did you feel about this scene and Dunk being there? The ashes, how they handled everything, anything that his son said, he was like, you're used to, you bury your parent. No, you don't bury your parents.
The parents. He
Yeah,
said
he felt bad because his armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the armor. So, Moochie, go ahead and talk about it.
yeah, he felt bad about dying in his armor.
Mm-hmm.
And he just it's like he's still trying to process everything.
Yeah.
And with him, I knew Dunk was gonna go there because he pledged himself before he even took off that helmet, talking about, I'm your man, I'm with you, I fight for you.
Exactly.
And so I thought this was gonna be, we all thought it was gonna be like a good thing with this until he took that helmet off.
Right.
But this I they didn't say anything to him, but they feels like there's a lot of resentment with him there.
Yeah. He said, why would the gods take him and leave you? And he was like, I wanted the same thing. So I was just like, ooh. That was rough. So he got some survivor's remorse going on here. So we see that. And then next thing you know, he was like, be gone. I said, oh shit. OT.
Yeah, that was all cold. Yeah, shout out to
Right.
Baylor. Baylor ain't trying to have sex with his sister or his cousin, nothing like that. You know what I mean? He got him a regular girl off the family bloodline. So I can respect that. But this was kind of deep, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I would have had to tell Duncan, you have to step, bro. I understand, you honorable and everything, bro. But it's not now. It's not the time, bro. You come back later, man. You have to come back later, man. Check out the dust, like he did, because he still kept his distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He still kept his distance, but yeah, that was kind of weird, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's keep on moving. Let's see. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Y'all, listen. When I tell you, this took me out. I said, oh, Raymond, you fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
He fell for that.
Oh, it was
she put it on him.
I said she's pregnant. She pregnant and she think it's a boy. Dude, do you know it don't work like that? I was like, oh, girl. He done fell for the banana in the tailpipe. And then she was trying to play it off because she already knows that Dunk knows who she is. And she was like, very nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? So she was just like trying to play it off like ex-name on oopsie day. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. And then that whole thing, and I'm like, she's rubbing her stomach already. I said, you just got out the fight. He talking about she pregnant already and she think it's a boy. I said, oh Lord, Maury Povich, where are you when we need you? You are not the father. Okay. So anyway, but he's happy. He's happy getting a little piece, a little something. And she know what to do in the bedroom because she's a woman of a particular caliber or whatever.
Woman of the night, lady of the night.
In a circle.
Exactly.
And remember, that was the one. Wasn't that the one that got up and yelled in the middle of the thing? Come on! So
yes,
she was already having her eye on somebody.
Yeah, because I said that I missed something. What the hell is going on here? How the hell you in a whole relationship with a baby on the way in 2.5 seconds?
Right. 2 minutes later, the next day. We
Remember,
talking
he
about with
been
Fred.
here for a while, y'all. So she might have been like seeing her on the regular. Okay,
Nah,
because they
nah,
all
nah.
he was going to that tent with some change and some apples or something.
Right, Dunk
Man,
looking like he like this some
Dunk can't
bullshit.
believe, like, bro, you fell for
He
that?
happy though. He was happy though. Like when I tell you he was smiling from ear to ear, like you can't hate on that. I mean, it's the olden days. All right, go.
His cut, his how the snake gonna kick you out the family though?
Right, kicked
I
him
know.
out.
Like,
Kick
what
him
you
right on.
mean?
Yeah.
So shout out to
Yeah,
the
that's
green apples, man. Shout out to the green ones, man.
right. That's who I'm riding with.
The
But
green
I'm
false
telling you,
ways.
Raymond is the MVP. He's the
Yes, I
MVP.
like
He
Raymond.
was the
Yeah.
MVP last episode. He's the
Mm-hmm.
MVP this episode. I
Yeah.
love Raymond. He is
Yeah.
down for your boy, and you cannot, you can't deny it. He is the MVP. But that was funny. Anyway, let me see. He like, meet my wife. Pleased to meet you, Sir Duncan. She's with child. It feels like a boy. Like I said, where's Maury Povich when you need him? Okay, so Makar ends up summoning him to the castle, wherever they stand at. It may not be a castle. He was like, my son's an unruly boy. It's time for him to be a squire, but he will not pledge to no one but you, Sir Duncan. And Makar was like, he can't live as a peasant, so you will pledge to me, and my people will train you. You will become the knight that you need to become so that you can, raise my boy or whatever. And what happened? He said, my house will teach you. You have much to learn. Dunk ends up saying, I think I've had my fill of princes. So it was almost like a hard no. I said, oh wow. I couldn't believe it. So he leaves, and I think he also told him that it would be best that he wasn't raised up in the castle. Like the environment is gonna turn him bad. Like, we'll talk about it because Daron ended up going to Beesbury funeral or whatever, and he said that Arion wasn't always a bad child. He was a good child at one point. And so that's when my wheels started turning. I'm like, we got the witch, we got what she said, we seeing the manipulation, we see how he moving. There's a couple little different things that is actually happening in the story or whatever. So Egg asked him, this is when I want OT to talk about what he was saying. Makar's speech talking about how the whispers will blame me, and then all that stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was remorseful. He was very remorseful about the situation. Though he was hurt about his brother dying. He was basically saying like people around the realm will whisper and say that I would have my brother set up like I did it on purpose. Even though I know that's not to be the truth. That's not what everybody else is gonna think, and I'm gonna have to deal with that for the rest of my life. I'm going to walk around with that guilt, even though it's guilt to be had,
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't the one. I didn't do it on purpose, basically.
Right.
And Dunk told him like, yeah, but your mallet was the one that did it though, But I caused the situation, by having the fight, but I'm losing track of thought. But I wasn't the one that did it. Your mallet was the one that did it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we both gonna have to deal with it.
Right. Because they say that the victors tell the story of like they kind of write the history books the way they want to write it. So to me, like what I was getting out of that whole story, he was like, yeah, you did it, but it may be recorded that you did it because this was your trial and maybe people point to you, but he knows the truth. It's going to weigh heavy on him. It's going to throw the realm into craziness. Is this going to be?
Yeah, because when I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I
He
was just
basically
gonna
told
say when we seen what's his name, Dunk going to go there with Makar asked to see him. You had some people that was looking like, yeah, like you could tell they happy and they feel like he stood on business, but you had other people that was giving him the side eye that may feel like, damn, now because of you, Baylor is gone. But you're also gonna have people that is gonna go down in history saying Makar is a king slayer. Okay, you done took the person that we wanted to be king out of here before he could be king. So, the history books are definitely gonna have different points of view on that.
Exactly.
And he basically told that nigga, like, you don't got no hands either, bro. You can't fight. You gonna have to train with my people. You gonna have to train with my people, nigga. We already seen you really ain't got no hands like that, bro.
Right. Absolutely. Moochie, you got anything on this one?
I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all think he gonna take them up on the offer where he trains them, or is he gonna go train with the other one?
Yeah, no, he gone. Remember at the end, he left.
Yeah, no, but even though he's gone,
Maybe
they're not.
Maybe later. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They not that far behind him, and we already. I'm trying not to put on my track shoes and go ahead, but I'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay.
But I thought it was a good deal, but he like, nah, man, your little prince already got me in enough stuff where I had to fight for my life. I'm done with princes for a while. So I don't blame him for saying that.
Yeah, but nigga, you's a liar too, though, nigga.
Exactly. That part.
So you can't just,
He's not innocent in
this.
his.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's blood on his hands too.
Exactly. Did everybody talk about this? Okay, we can move on. Okay, so Egg was spying on their conversation or whatever, and when he told Makar no, Makar took it for what it was. He left, and then he asked Egg, was he spying on him? And he was like, no, sir, no. And I'm like, see, like, you got a little problem with honesty, Egg. Like, I've been talking your lies. Like,
they conning for the good though. They not conning for evil. They conning with good intentions.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay. All right. But yeah, no, but I'm saying I'm clocking it. I'm like, I got my good eye on you.
Oh yeah, you very you have right to be.
Okay.
You're not wrong to be.
Right. He a little liar. Girl. He's a little liar. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it's for the good. I mean, we'll see as the season start to progress. And then we actually get a cut to more confirmation that there is no knighthood. And the reason why I think that there's no knighthood with Dunk is because I don't believe that Arlen is a knight either.
I don't believe either one of them niggas a knight either.
Exactly. I was wondering the same thing. I said, it's almost like the same thing repeating, the cycle repeated, because you remember Raymond wanted Dunk to knight him, but he didn't know what to say. He didn't know the words. And that's probably why Arlen didn't know the words. He didn't knight him either because he didn't know the words.
It could be. I mean, we were saying that last week, so I didn't really need this confirmation because my mind was already made up.
Yeah, we already knew you was Captain.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he was just good with the sword. He wasn't a knight.
Yes.
Y'all heard me? Raymond became a knight before these.
He
right.
did.
That's crazy.
Now listen, y'all.
Exactly.
When I think that's what really got the girl, where she's like, "Oh, I'm getting him a knight."
Right.
Exactly. And when he was telling him the story, when he asked him the question, and he looked like he was, looked like he had.
Oh my God.
He looked like he had passed out and went home to glory, child. I'm telling you, he was like, and he was gone for like a long time. Dunk was like, sir.
Start crying and everything.
And then he woke up, and
It's
when I
good
tell
night
you,
always finish the story.
I was hollering.
Yeah, that
so
part
funny.
made me laugh.
Talking about a good night always finishes the story or something like that. It was a mess.
But that's what was bothering Dunk even more too, because he felt like he was a fraud. So why would the gods favor a fraud? Why would he get to live, throughout all of this? Child, I guess they still saw a good heart within you, Dunk.
It was funny. I mean, when I had a good time with this episode. It was so funny. Good point. Okay, I'm just checking out y'all comments. I see. Yep, he did cry. He had tears. Yep, he cried. He cried like
did.
real.
He cried a couple of times.
Yeah. Yep. So no, I don't think he was not like a lot of people said. They still felt like it was it didn't give you it still left you whether or not he did or not. He didn't do it, y'all. He didn't do it. Okay.
No, he absolutely didn't do it. It's a no for me, though.
Exactly.
I feel the same way.
OT, he didn't do it, or do you think it's still a possibility?
Oh no, he didn't do it.
Okay. Now in this one, this is when he came to the Beesbury funeral. They had like the bee magic. They had the queen bee inside the coffin or whatever that had all the bees like swarming around. I was like, okay, y'all better go ahead and do it. But Deron was, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just laughing. I was laughing at you.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying Deron, he was sitting up there. He was like, my brother, he wasn't always bad. Like, so he was trying to like come to his, kind of come to his like, I guess, defense. But I was just like, no. I mean, I can understand that, but I honestly felt like this was still foreshadowing for Egg. Like I'm telling you, like I felt like they was dropping a lot of different hints. You can take it how you want to take it. I don't think that Egg will be as bad as Arion was because he won't be growing up in them surroundings.
Yeah, I think that was more of his point. It made me laugh though how Dunk was pissed because he like, you got the nerve to be over here so you can get some free damn drinks and food. But he was originally talking about Egg, but Dunk was thinking he was being an Arian because he was trying to let him know like we all ain't shit. So I think it's better that he becomes your squire, so maybe he'll have a better chance. And then he was using the example. Like, he wasn't always like that. He actually used to be good, too. Maybe if somebody had took him, he would have been better. And I think that started getting to Dunk a little something where he thought about it. Cause,
For sure. Would you buy it, OT? What's going on?
Yeah, I think he was just putting he was setting on to play, man. He know too much.
Yeah, and then also
that's why he was there. That's why he was there. He wasn't just there for he probably was there to get the free drinks.
Right.
But he got to put all the motion.
The thing is, I think when he said this, I think that's what made Dunk kind of change his mind a little bit. Like,
oh no, it's exactly what made him change his mind.
Right.
Sure.
Exactly. All right. So Moochie, I ain't get you. I ain't get you. You have anything before we move on?
I thought he was talking about the other brother that started that broke the. I thought he was talking about the other brother saying like he wasn't always that bad.
Yeah, he was. He was talking about him.
Yeah, he was.
He said he liked the fish. He was a happy child. He liked the fish and all the stuff or whatever. But he was saying that just being in the castle, being a spoiled child, kind of corrupted him. It was almost nature versus nurture. Like you kind of have to kind of get away from the spoils of war or the spoils of whatever, and like kind of forge your own path. So no, he was absolutely talking about Arion.
And he already like, look, you see how I am, how I turned out to be.
Exactly. Hey, Queen, how you doing, boo? All right, let's see. That's where we going now. Listen, may we always cut this little wigger's head. As soon as that white stubble, I felt like the crazy started happening. Like his head needs to be shaved. Like his head needs to be shaved all the way until the end. Because as soon as he started seeing that white stubble, I felt like he just started getting crazy. He just started like losing his marbles. Now, I mean, I understand going after his brother. His brother abused him. His brother, he wants his brother DEAD. He wants him gone. He wants him, the 187.
He's still blaming him for everything that happened too. And I guess he said, "Shit, my daddy took out his brother. So let me take out this one."
Oh, you all cold. You all cold, nigga.
When that hair started growing, it felt like he lost it. He lost it. I was like, oh no, you losing the plot. You losing the plot, baby. But baby, he went up there and he was getting ready to go in there. But you remember, it were almost Makar reminded me of Catelyn Stark. You remember when Brand had he was like bedridden and he was or whatever, and your parents just sit in the room and wait and see whether or not you're going to come to or whatever. And Makar was just sitting there waiting to see whether or not his son was going to come to. And I love that he did it in a way because, Makar, he seems a little cold to me. Like, I felt like he could have handled this totally differently. Like, I felt like he probably could have just like went off on him. But he tenderly saw him doing that. I mean, not tenderly saw him do that. He saw him do what he was about to do. And he just grabbed him and just held him. And, the tension just released in his shoulders and he just dropped the blade. And that was probably the only act of kindness that he probably showed Ed. Because, back in them days, fathers aren't supposed to be like soft to their boys because they want their boys to be hard. So it was like a moment of tenderness, and I'm glad that he really kind of like handled him like that. Do y'all have anything else to say about it, Tamika?
I like that moment because Egg was crying, baby. He was definitely ready to be like, chop, chop, okay. But hey, Miss Kira. So I did like that he came over there and held him, let him know, like, I'm here with you. I got you. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. It's like when they had to stop Stanley from cutting Mister, okay? But it was a nice moment. It got interrupted because was coming back. And I forgot to say that little Eddie had that shit on at the funeral, okay?
He was
his outfit was clean.
Yeah, he redressed nice. I like his hat.
He was fresh.
Little beret.
I like the show. You could tell everybody was in a fight, man. Everybody still got remnants of being in that fight. I like that.
Yeah. That was very realistic. Show everybody healing. Like everybody was limping. Like, that's how it really is. Like I like the realism that they show. They actually show the people hurt. They show the stuff that they're going through and stuff like that. I like that.
He should let him get down though, man. He should let him go ahead and take him out.
Get down for the crown. Okay.
You're right. Because he actually loved Dunk, though. I feel, we get to the next scene.
Yeah.
Even his father was mad at him.
He was.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all
talking about when he decided to do that whole trial by 7 thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Y'all, be still my heart. Like Sweetfoot. Man, my man Raymond. Man, Raymond is the MVP. I keep trying to tell y'all. My man Raymond went and used his wealth for good. He went and got old Sweetfoot back. She come galloping to the thing. I said, oh my God. Y'all, when I tell you I like welled up like tears, like for real, honestly.
Yeah, because I didn't know if we was gonna see Sweetfoot again. When he told him, I thought like that's a wrap. I know you saying you're gonna come back when you get some change, but you know it's probably not gonna happen. So I was happy when I seen him come. I said, okay, Sweetfoot. I mean, it's back in the building, child.
It was so cute. It was so cute. It was so cute. Y'all talk about it. I'm gonna break it down, but Moochie and OT, y'all give y'all. I'm telling you, like tears,
Raymond,
like real tears.
Raymond, a real one, man. I'm just so glad. That's baby girl feel like Raymond was a real one too. Yeah, I'm about to milk this nigga. He perfect. He's sweet. She like he's sweet. I got this.
I'm about to hit this lick.
I got the horse. This her horse now, y'all. I'm telling you right now, she gonna be riding a horse.
Yep.
She hit a
I'm gonna come
lick.
back and give it to that girl. She did.
She did.
And he got
You say you
her
about to
white
get the
horse.
cider? You say you about to get the
night
cider
one.
meal? My fault, Moochie. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said he about to get the cider meal going. It's lit. You say he about to start making cider.
We're gonna come back because you know the people likes to drink, okay? So he about to do the cider. The honestly, I think the green apples are better than the red apples anyway.
Okay, and Sweetfoot gonna be he's getting the perfect spot. He's gonna be eating them apples up.
Exactly.
Nope, you seen him good. The horse is gonna be well taken care of.
Them Granny Smiths.
Yes. And I think what did he say? What did I put in here?
Don't gonna see him again.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, he said that she's getting older, so it's time for her to retire. So he wants her to like stay there with him, eat all the apples that she can eat. And he pretty much gifted the horse back to Raymond. So Raymond, I was like, oh, I was like, dang, I still wanted Sweetfoot, but I mean, I thought the gesture was nice because at the end of the day, he did put his life on the line for Dunk. And I'm of the ilk, like when somebody does something good for me, like not saying that they're expecting it, but I still try to give the kindness back to the person. So I understood what Dunk was doing in that particular situation. But it was just when I tell you I was crying for real. I was crying for real. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, y'all remember when I think I didn't get a picture of when Raymond just hugged Duncan. I was like, has Duncan ever been hugged? I don't even think he's ever been hugged, y'all. Like,
no, I don't think so.
Like, they don't do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, do they do that type of stuff?
Yeah, because Raymond was tugging him, Lord. It was like if Zuck was patting him on the back, like, all right.
Well, you know, he lost his mother left. His mother left real early in his life, so you know, the nurturing.
Right.
He lost that. And baby girl, his little friend, she was tough on him, so she was rough on that nigga.
Remember, she was calling him stupid and stuff. And soft, something like that.
And then it felt like Dunk was trying to pull away, but Raymond was like, no, you need this. Let me get this to you. It was a long hug. I said, oh, okay, we got a whole nother bromance going on. Okay, all right. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, man, every time you get back with your girl, man, you too much hugging, man. Everybody else, by the way, everybody else's girl too, by the way, but we ain't gonna talk
That's
about
probably
that.
why he was tugging him extra tight too. Like, yo, you done got me a girl. And I'm a knight.
You changed my life, man.
I'm a knight, you not a knight. I'm a knight before you. It's lit.
Yes. And then we get the scene right after that. After we have that nice moment or whatever, we get the scene of Ed coming Of course, he knows where the tree is. He knows where he's gonna be. And y'all, I swear, because I I think because I what am I trying to say? I think because Makar already asked Dunk to take him, I almost believe Egg when he said my father wants me to serve you.
Right, because when Dunk went back and was like, "I'll take him, but these are my conditions. He'll be a squire like me, and we'll be out in the, in the streets." He was like, "Oh no, he ain't gonna
Right,
be out there eating that salt, whatever the heck that was they was eating
Salt
and
meat.
doing that."
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
salt
Salt.
meat.
Indians, yeah.
And for everybody that I know that's read the novellas, they like it was always where you felt like Makar gave him the permission. So I said, "What is going on here?" Because I was believing it too. Oh, my dad, he said I could go with you, and what we gonna do? Where we going?
Where we going? And he said, anywhere in the seven kingdoms. He said, oh, there are nine kingdoms. Now, I would believe Egg because Egg is educated, right? So he tells us that there are nine kingdoms. The thing is about the nine versus the seven. The whole thing about Aegon's conquest, when he did the thing, he did not conquer the north did not surrender, and Dorne did not surrender.
Dawn, yeah.
So all of the other kingdoms or whatever, so he was trying to tell them. So it's like a political thing. It's like administratively, like whatever, like something like that. So he's saying that or whatever. He went through the Western Lands, the Crown Lands, the Riverlands, the Stonelands, Iron Island, North, the Reach, the Vale of Arryn, and Dorne, the Red Islands. And then he said, where are we going? And so, oh no, and he did check him. He checked him too. He was like, your Lord Father wants you to serve me, sir. So he, like he said, he needs to be stern with him. So he knows because he has a little bit of privilege. No, Nick, it's a hierarchy, and in this food chain, I'm above you. So hello, he put him right in his damn place. I was like, okay, all right. Then next thing you know, I think Egg said that he wanted to go to the Red Islands, which is Dorne. There are good puppet shows there. Y'all know
Right.
y'all know that Tansel is there, and so that was cute. What do y'all got to say about that? I got all the feels. I got all the feels. I felt like it wrapped up really, really nice. And like I said, the way that they move through these scenes and give us a lot of context and give us a complete story, it's amazing that they're able to do that within 30-minute episodes. I just think it's amazing.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked him giving the little history lesson because, Dunk was laughing at him first, like, what the hell are you talking about? And then he started counting it down. I was like, okay. And then, we going to go head over there to Dorm and see if we don't see Tails at all. I was here for it. I'm like, okay. I want to see the journey.
Yeah.
I feel like Maegor feel like Egg is his last hope. That's why he didn't want him to leave.
Oh yeah, he says his last son.
Yeah, he ain't say he was my youngest son.
Right.
He said he's my last son.
He's the last one that can make me proud, that can make my line proud. Like the drunkard, the crazy one. That's all I got.
Exactly.
The other ones didn't want it at all. So we didn't even see him.
Yeah, they didn't show him. Maybe season 2.
And then you got
they probably would have. Oh, I'm sorry.
So we got the mice. The mice. One is the Meister.
Yeah.
Meister Aemon.
Right.
I was gonna say we probably might have flashbacks because the brother that was at the wall in Game of Thrones, he went there from a young age. So it was something like that. It was him. So he went there at a young age.
A maester. Yeah.
They split them apart at a young age.
Yeah.
So
and after that, he was tormented by the other brother.
Right.
Yeah.
So that makes the maid. So that makes from that, because that was his uncle. So that makes Egg is the Mad King daddy.
Yes.
Damn.
Granddaddy.
Yeah, he's the
It's,
grandfather.
it's another
Yeah.
generation between them. One more generation between them. Granddaddy. But yeah, no,
Damn.
he's definitely a ancestor of his. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Mm-mm-mm.
Y'all, we get a post credit scene. Listen,
And I think his eggs, I forget whether it's his daughter, his son, but I know that a child he has marries one of Lionel Baratheon's. I don't know if it's child or grandchild, but they line gets mixed up in there too. I remember seeing that on the tree.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we get a post credit scene, right? That's what I say. I love how they like it. Feel like they doing their own thing. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, when they said we banishing him, he going to the east, he going to the free cities to try to become a better man. But like I try to tell a lot of people when you're conditioning children, when you're conditioning someone, it has to happen in the formative years. Arion is going to be who Arion is. He is not going to be anything different. He wanted him to like go off just like the way Egg went off or whatever. That's why I think it's going to work with Egg better than what it worked with Arion. But that's his consequence. I thought he was going to have to go to the wall, but they said he went to the east where the free cities are. What's the free cities, y'all? Is that I don't know what that is. I feel like that's where Danny was. Where
Well, what's the name of the free cities? What's
with
one of them?
Varys, Danny, like where she started out at in season 1 of Game of Thrones. I think those are called the free cities. I think that's the east. You remember she had to travel all the way to the west. So does that make sense? Y'all correct me in the comments if I'm not being accurate
No, I
about
think
that.
you're right because where they was really warm. It
Yeah,
was really
like Bravo,
Right,
like
Bravo.
Bravos.
That's it.
Mhm.
Essos,
Yeah,
Bravos.
Essos.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the post credit scenes is like they seeing them go back to King's Landing or whatever. And everybody's asking, where's Egg? Where's Egg? Where's Egg? Baby, when I tell you how Home Alone popped up in my head, that where's Kevin? So that's why I put
They
that
was
up
like,
there.
"Oh, he was just right there." I was cracking up. I said, "No, he didn't." Sneak off again.
I thought it was so funny. I thought it was hilarious. So now we know again that Egg told another lie, and he just keeps running away. He doesn't want to be there. Like when he's there, like he don't like his hair growing. He's not eating the food. Like he put on the clothes. He do put that shit on. He put that shit on. He put clothes on. But he don't be doing too much of nothing else, girl. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he be putting the clothes on, y'all.
Right. But he be defined in everything else. And then also too, we get this last scene. Do y'all think we're gonna see Sir Arlen again? I feel like they told his story, and I felt like when it was almost like a Fast and Furious season 7 where Paul Walker, when he passed away or whatever, and he kind of like they went on 2 different courses or whatever like that. And I don't think we're gonna see Sir Arlen again, but
Yeah.
we may.
I was just like, look, I done gave you everything I had to give. All right, now I'm off to the White
Yeah.
Lotus.
Right. But the thing is, like for me, like when I talk to my son all the time, I was like this, like even when I'm not here, I hope you just hear my teachings, whatever I've given you, instilled in you all throughout your life, I hope you just hear it in your ear. Like, even if
Mhm.
I'm not there saying it, I hope you just hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Will we see Sir Allen again? OT, what you think?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get another
In
flashback.
future seasons? I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think so because the way they structure the story, like everything is very fast paced. And I feel like to give context, they keep going back, and I love the flashbacks. I absolutely love the flashbacks.
I
Mochi,
like
how
it.
you feel? You think we're gonna see him again? I know you. This was one of your favorite scenes where he was
Yeah,
walking out.
I hope we do see him again. But
Yeah,
I did like the way though they split off, and that white horse is not with them anymore. So it was like, that was a good way of doing it.
exactly. The white horse and Sir Arlen not with them no more.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Tamika, Tamika, well, how long is the next, like, in the storyline? Like, is it how many years? Is it a time jump?
Mm, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like a real big time jump because they doing it back to back. Like this is supposed to come back next year.
Yeah, I don't want them to change
Election.
the, the time jump, and they change the actor and all that. Don't do no,
They
no,
said
no.
they not going to.
No,
they
yeah.
may
They
have to
was
change the boy. I don't know.
they said they want to use the same actor the way they
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
was.
he's such a great
I had
actor,
watched
He too
the
good.
Yeah,
but
it
yeah.
we
was
don't
something
know.
after the credits that they were talking about, and they want to either try to how you say, if
Age him
they
up.
do a
But yeah,
time jump,
but he
they're
has
gonna
to.
age. I don't
He's.
think they're gonna age him up though yet.
I know
Not now.
that's the thing. I was like, is he going through puberty yet? He's still so young looking. So
Mm-hmm.
if there is a time jump and they're doing it 1 year, they're in production now. He's still
Right.
gonna be small. Like I don't
Yeah.
know how it's gonna work. I don't
But
know.
you know these kids be growing fast.
They do
They already filming now, so I don't think it's
and
gonna be too
do.
much of time jump.
That's why I said the question is how much are they? They already said it's approved for a certain amount of seasons because
Hmm.
they saying that they want it to tell a different story, so you could get like outside of the castle,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
outside of the royal family. So I'm interested in seeing all of that. I very much so am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I loved it. It was great. Like I said, like I wanted a little bit more just to see the consequence. I wanted to see how the royal family handled the death of Baylor, and I feel like I didn't get it. And then also too, I wanted to know how close the brothers are, and I think I don't have it because I'm not a book reader, and so I feel like that there is some context there, but because it's not in the show, I guess they didn't care to explore their background because it's about the small folk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about dunk and egg. It's the like
Right.
if they're giving context, they're giving context to dunk.
Yeah.
They're doing hit, they're exploring his story. And so and at the same time, I understand. I understand. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But I just wanted a little bit more. And I felt like that's how we could have got to 8 episodes. Like, even if they were still
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes, they still could have just been 8 episodes. But how
Mm-hmm.
did everybody feel about it? Like, we're coming up on the hour mark. I don't want to go over an hour. But yeah, no. Like, how we feel?
I loved
I
it.
thought it was good. You could always, have little critiques and say maybe they could have added a little more this or a little more that. But overall, I think they closed it out and, told the story they wanted to tell. And like I said, answered some of the questions that might have still been lingering with people on whether Dunk was really a knight or not and whether Egg really had permission or not. But we know that they had a long journey, to my understanding, and they was rocking for a long time. So, and we far from, the point of when he becomes king. So it's a lot of other stuff that happens before that. So I'm just interested to see season 2. I think we're gonna be bringing in, what is his name? I don't know why my mind just went blank on him. The Raven, that was
Blood
the other
Raven.
Blood Raven. That was the other Kingslayer. We might see some of him in one of these seasons.
Mm.
But blood was Blood Raven ever become the 3-eyed Raven before Brian? I believe so.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to pass his everything down to Bran. And I feel like Game of Thrones didn't flesh that out well enough. Like,
Yeah, that whole season.
we didn't
Yeah, they
understand what
changed
was
some
happening
stuff.
with Bran. We didn't
That
know.
like that's, and then I watched that season. I watched that one time, so I will have to go back and watch it. That was just off the first glance. Well, I gotta go back and I'm gonna rewatch it. It just hurt me to go back and rewatch Game of Thrones because season 7 and 8. I know, man, it get bad, man.
Yes, Sally, it was the season finale, honey. It is over, honey. Until next year.
Especially
We
season.
do have House of Dragon. We do have House of Dragon coming in June.
In June, yeah. They
Did
dropped
we watch the
trailer.
trailer? Do y'all want to watch the trailer? Let's watch the trailer. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, that season 7 and season 8 of Game of Thrones was just bad. It was terrible.
Now listen, I still will go up for the spoils of war. When Dany went and took the Dothraki and her dragons and went to Bronn and that was my shit.
That episode, you bend the knee.
I loved it. Oh God. Jeez. Okay, season 3 trailer. Okay. It's only 1:34, and if they do flag it, then you just go back and
when you go back to see it, you won't see it.
Yeah.
It'll be taken out.
It'll be taken out, but y'all go ahead and see it yourself. Share screen.
Watch it live with us now.
Yes.
Yeah, at least we getting back to that.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Alicent came to Dragonstone. She will open the gates of the Red Keep and surrender to me.
You cannot trust her.
The king has abdicated the throne. A new dawn is coming. A new line of unsullied kings.
You are the Queen of Dragons. You have an absolute power within your grasp.
Soon or late, Rhaenyra will send her new dragons here. It would be the end.
This is the moment you become queen.
The only thing I will say is that I just hate that we still getting her with that same look on her face, the same face that we got from season 1, the same face that we got from season 2. Don't play with me.
No, Nita, but we supposed to be going into this hot and heavy, like from the minute.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
I better make shake. You hear me?
That was too much talking, Tamika.
Remember,
Tamika, they were doing too much talking.
Right. Remember the first season they had 10 episodes. The second they only had 8. And my understanding is that 2 of the episodes got shot because of the things that was going on with the writing strike, the things that's going on where ABC they trying to bidding wars and everything else. And so technically, even though it's going to be episode 1 for us in season 3, that's really episode 9. So they're going to be like, we're going to be in the war. The war has started. We're going to be ships and it's going to be bang, bang. Yeah, we're going to be in it. That's my understanding. They was like, this is going to be a different type of opening. It better be, because I'm ready. Because when we ended off, we seen the ships and all of that coming, but we ain't get to see no action. So we gonna be starting off with action.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, I'm kind of nervous because there's gonna be a lot of people getting taken out, baby. There's gonna be a lot of people going bye-bye.
They'll do too much talking on that show.
Cole go. I can't stand him.
Oh, you and me both, girl.
So Crispin.
I can't stand see them on fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Sally, I've heard about that prequel Aegon Conquest. I didn't see it confirmed, but I know it's a couple of different spinoffs. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
They also that's with the Mad. They supposed to be doing the Mad, everything that led up to the Mad King too, with the rebellion and all of that. So I don't. They was talking about that, and I've been seeing other things, but I don't know what's real. And
because some stuff is animation, some stuff is series, some stuff is actually a play that's going on right now. It's London. It's one of them places.
I'm going to see it, y'all.
Oh my goodness!
We might have to make it a thing, y'all. We might have to make it a thing.
They said something about a movie, right? Is this movie supposed to make up for the last season?
No, it's a play. It's a play. It's probably gonna be in New York. Where you at, boo? Where both of y'all at?
All right.
We'll see. I'm looking to see what updates they're gonna be bringing out. So we gotta keep our ears to the street.
I want them to go backwards. I just want them to go backwards. I don't want them to go forward. They fucked this shit up. Season 8 was trash.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even interested. I'm not interested in Arya. I'm not interested in John.
Because I definitely heard Arya was getting something. They scrapped the John one because they didn't like his ideas.
I'm not interested.
So
I'm just not. Go backwards. I want Robert's Rebellion. I want a couple of the Blackfire. I feel like we're going to get some of the Blackfire rebellions because this is around Kirk and Eggs. Yeah. I think it's around their timeline and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, because that fight went on a long time. They had a couple of different ones.
Yeah, they can miss me with Jon Snow and all that food.
Yeah, and I think
Bran being the king. What? Pissed me off. I was pissed. I'm sorry. We need to have like a little rant session about season 8. Maybe we can do that during the time between this and June when House of the Dragon come back, and maybe we can do a couple of trivias because there are a lot of people in Game of Thrones. We can test your Game of Thrones lore and how much you fuck with this series. Like, how much do you know? Like,
because I remember some things, but I don't be remembering everything. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I see clips and it be making me want to go back. Like, oh shoot, I forgot about that. But
go back because I actually went back and watched with my son. And I love watching somebody who with new eyes that haven't seen it. And it was like, I wish I would have recorded it and I could have just uploaded it like a reaction.
I'll be seeing those videos all the time with people. I'll be like, to see it for the first time, boy. Okay.
My son.
But I do like that we got this one, then we have season 2 in June, then we allegedly, hopefully everything goes as planned, get the second season of A Night of Kingdoms in 2027. Then right behind it in 2028, we're supposed to get the final season of House of Dragon and whatever other things they plan on bringing on. So,
dang, Sally, you interested in Jon Snow? Jon Snow ain't even interested in Jon Snow. So there's that. So I don't.
They were saying the thing that he was trying to do was too depressing, which I don't. How could it have been any more depressing than what the hell it was? So they didn't want to do it. But yeah, we shall see.
But we're getting to the end of the episode. I mean, getting to the end of the show. Moochie, tell the people what you want them to do.
Hit the like, hit the share, put us up in that algorithm, y'all. Ew.
Thank you guys so much for sticking with us with the journey. If you know people who enjoy Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, please definitely share the video with them. Let them know we covered it. We actually did like a little deep dive into Game of Thrones, and I think we stopped around. Where were we, Moochie? We was like season 4. I can't remember, but I
no, because I know we did didn't we do the Red Wedding last?
We did the Red Wedding, yes.
That was last, because I think we got up to there, and then the new season, House of Dragons, started.
Okay, yeah.
Because we didn't get that far.
Yeah, so check out this channel. We cover Game of Thrones, we cover House of the Dragon. All of the stuff is in playlists or whatever. So check it out. Check it out. If you want to go back, like OT said that he was like, I might go back and revisit Game of Thrones. Come back and revisit our reviews as well. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're going to get on out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you join us back in June for House of the Dragon. We will be covering everything. And I love you guys. And you guys have a great week. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to everybody. Subscribe.